Hello friends, what's today's date? The 12th, the 13th, the 18th? I think it's the 18th, honestly. Let me check my phone because I have no idea what day is it. Wait a second. So today, I still haven't figured out what day is it. It is the 18th. So happy 18th. Me, like, actually adjust you, I think. I actually want you a little more zoomed in than I expect. Okay, cool. So I just got home. I just walked Luca and I got an exciting package in the mail. Let me open it up and I will show you because I just want to show it off just a little bit because I'm so excited. So I personally have never had a physical reading journal. I put spreads in my bullet journal, and then I've created, like, I bought a digital reading journal app to use with GoodNotes, and I liked it a lot. But I feel like halfway through the year I wouldn't continue using it, and because I've never been enticed. But this year I got the Quirky Collective Reading Journal, and this thing is so gorgeous. I am so excited to use it. It's pink, it's hardcover, it has red sprayed edges, and I'm so excited. I ended up getting one for my friend as well, but I got her the shorter one. This is the Reading Companion. It comes with a little less like things on it, so I feel like it would just be a little more easy. I bought it for her for Christmas, so if she's watching this, please ignore this and you did not see this. I also got my friend some other goodies, but the only thing that I got for myself was that reading journal, and I actually got myself some pens because her pens are the best. She has some of the best gel pens, so I got two more to keep on my desk, and one of them says bite me, one of them says good girl, and they look like this. They're just so nice, and they're both like these beautiful like light pink colors. So I have these pens. Maybe I'll give one to my friend. I'm not sure. As of now, that was not the plan. I also got her some cute bookmarks and some extra spare ink nibs, which is not that exciting, but I have my other pen and it's kind of sort of running out of ink, and so I thought it would just make sense. Oh, I did get her a pen too. I got her the Your Magic pen, so this is the other one. And they have like little moons on them, so it's super cute. This one I'm going to keep in here because, like I said, I'm going to give this one to her. And I think that's it. I don't know. It wasn't packaged the way it normally is, these packages. And it comes with these cute little postcards to review and stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I got anything else in here because the big thing was the reading journal. So I'm going to open this one up and share it with you. I won't open up the companion because obviously I'm planning on giving that one out, so I will not give it away. I mean, I will not share with you what's in it, but this one I definitely can. So obviously you open it up, and like I said, this is what the notebook looks like. It's just this beautiful hardcover with the red, and then it has a tassel to keep your spacer, and then the spine looks like this. It's just beautiful red. I don't know why. So I've gotten a lot of her journals. They're just like regular line notebooks, and I'm obsessed with them. I have multiple colors. Usually they're like gray tones though, but recently I've been leaning in towards like the pinks and reds, especially for like this beautiful hardcover. Like, it looks like a book to put in your library. So I'm excited because when I finish with it this year, I will probably just buy like another one of these and just keep it in my library. And it comes with a cute quote. It says, "We lose ourselves in the books we read, but we find ourselves there too." So you open it up and you write who it's for, or whose it is. You could add your own table of contents. You could add your own table of contents. And then as an introduction, so it has a bookshelf section where you can write all of the books you've read throughout however long you want to use this for. I probably will try to use it for next year. And I don't know what this second page is for. Page 7 is the bookshelf through 9. Page 10 is what then? I don't know what this is for, honestly. It doesn't really have anything in the table of contents as to what it is exactly. I'm not sure if you run out of space, maybe it's just extra bookshelf space. Then she has a cute little drawing, which I guess you could just color it in. But then she has reading goals and a to-do list where you could set your goals. So she gave examples like start using a reading journal and puts a check mark. Visit the library, clean your shelves, donate unwanted books, participate in a reading challenge, reread an old favorite, read a book outside of my favorite genre. So I guess these are just examples of what the goals could be, and then she gives us a whole bunch of pages as to what other goals you want to do, which is cool. Then you start your reading tracker. Oh, it looks like you could use this for multiple years because it has the months here, and then you color it down to the bottom. It looks like you could have, I don't know if it's to track if you read each day. Use the space provided to either tick off the days or record how much time you spent reading. So that's kind of cool. So you have all of the days, all of the months, and it looks like you could use it for multiple years, and you could tick off either how much time you've read or like color it in basically stating that you've read. And it looks like you could use it up to 3 years if you want to keep this until you finish it. So that's very cool. There are reading challenges that you could put. So they have 1, 2, 3 spaces for 3 different reading challenges. So probably I'll do like 25 books in 2025 that I want to do, and I don't know what other challenges I want to try to force myself to read. There's a TBR page, so you can put all the books you're planning to read, and there are a lot of pages here. They gave us like 10 pages of TBR, so it's just like this, and you could put the title, the author, and whether you read it or not. Then you could have a wish list. So this has all the books you want to buy or add to your library or want to read. So then it has the same thing. The title, the amount. Oh, this one has the amount of money it costs, the author, and then if you've read it or not. There's a lot of pages for book wish list, and then a cute little drawing again. I think I'm going to color these with color pencil. Then they have a short, quick review. You could put the book, the author, how many pages, genre, which format you read it in, whether in paperback, Kindle, audio, and I don't know if it's hardback and paperback. They have like 2 versions. Then it has the start date, the end date, and your rating. So this one you don't write like full reviews, but this one you could just quickly put your thoughts down, which is fun. And it has 5 stars here, so then you could color in everything. So it has a lot of pages for quick reviews. This one, yeah, so that's pretty fun. Then after you're done with the quick reviews, the next section has reviews and reflections. So this one's like bigger reviews. So this is a 2-page spread, 4-page spread. It's a long one. And the 4-page spread, you could put the title, you put the stars on top, author, if it's in a series, the book number in the series, how many times you've read it, I guess at that time, started, finished, how many pages it has, again, the format, your thoughts. Did you enjoy it? And would you read again? The day it was published, genre. I don't know what this is for. I think this is where you would put the book cover if you're going to paste them in. What did you like the most? What did you like the least? How did this book make you feel? And then your favorite character. I guess you could put a picture of your favorite character in this one or draw it yourself. And you could rate cover design, writing style, story and plot, and characters. Who was your favorite character and why? What notable scenes? What tropes does the book have? Your favorite quote and notes. And then your final review. And then so on and so forth. So it does this for a while. Obviously, it's a reading journal, so a lot of these is that. Let me see, what else? Okay, so it gives you so many pages of that. Then it has reading statistics. Want to break down your year of reads? Year or years of reads, because it has an apostrophe S, a /S. This is the place you come to enter all the information you've recorded and figure out how much of a book-obsessed person you really are. You're welcome. And another cute drawing here where you can color. Then the reading stats are like this. It has books read. Oh, so then I guess it's by year. This is a breakdown for 3 years. It has books read, pages read, days read, quickest book read, and how many days it took you, the slowest book read, and how many days it took you. And then genres you've read, most read author and how many books, format, it's hardback, paperback, Kindle, e-reader, audiobook, other, and then diversity, female authors, male authors, LGBTQIA authors, and BIPOC authors. Shortest book and how many pages, longest book and how many pages, your average rating you could put here, how many standalones, how many duologies, and how many series, how many goals did you complete, how many TBRs did you complete, how many recommendations, and how many challenges. So you do that for 3 years, and then they have a book awards page. So again, this is for 3 years. It has the best book, first place, second place, third place, your first, second, and third place favorite characters, which book made you cry the most, which book made you laugh the most, which book made you the happiest, which book made you the most angry, and which book did you learn the most from, your most disappointing read, your most challenging read, the best series, duology, standalone, and the most memorable quote. So you could do that. It has many years of book quotes, and then you have a least favorite book awards. And again, the same thing, first place, second place, third place, least favorite characters, first, second, third. And then you could put your own prompts for least, like things that made you disappointed. Another cute little drawing here. And then there's just a page for favorite quotes, a few pages. And then it says library card. So I guess if you borrow, What is this for? The library card? Maybe it's for books that you've lent out to people. Never forget who borrowed your favorite book ever again. Oh yeah, so there's a few pages to put, like, I guess people who borrowed the book, who borrowed it, the date, and if they returned it, you put yes or no. And then there's a few blank spaces, I guess, for just random notes. And so, oh, there's dotted and blank. Super fun. So I'm obsessed with this. I'm really excited. I think I'm going to jot down a few things to get this started. And then I also want to talk to you about some books that I unhauled from my shelf. I only unhaul books that I've read before, so we could sit down and I can give you my opinions as to why I unhauled it. Or I'm planning to unhaul it. I'm going to either, so I offered it, I sent a group chat to friends to see if anyone's interested in them, and then I'm going to put them in a free little library for those who, you know, because I don't want, I would never throw out a book. That is terrible. So yeah, and I also want to share with you a few pages that I put in my bullet journal spread. So that's pretty exciting too, because I have built my own series tracker, and I have a few random pages that I put in there just because it's easy for me to keep up with it. And see, look, this one didn't have a series tracker from what I saw. Yeah, oh, and in the, okay, yeah, they don't have a series tracker. So they do have a reading tracker, but not a series tracker. So it's kind of cool because for me, I tend to start series but never finish them, and that's just a very me problem. Like I just get like really attached and I don't want a series to end, so it just takes me a really long time. Like I just finished Long Way Home and I don't have any idea when I'm going to start the next one because I cried a lot yesterday reading it. But okay, I'm gonna show you my bullet journal first, and then we could do my book unhaul thing. So I grabbed my notebook. I'm in the middle of transitioning, obviously, between bullet journals. I was currently using this notebook therapy one, this one. So I'm using this mushroom one currently. And unfortunately, I don't have enough pages to continue on. I usually use a bullet journal until I have no more pages for like the following month, which is when I decided to get a new one. So I think I started this one in May last year. So it lasted me 7 months. And now I switched over to an Amanda Rach Lee dotted bullet journal. I think she calls it ARL now, not actually Amanda Rach Lee. So yesterday I did do most of my bullet journal things. So the way I organize it is like this. My index is by category. So for example, I have my bookish, I have information, and then I would do like the months, say like January, and then so on and so forth. And I left a little bit of space right here for more like information pages, like I need them. So for bookish, I always start off with the same spread. I always do a best books of 2025, and then I just list them. It's not that, like, I don't need to be creative anymore. Like I mean, it's not that I don't want to, it's just like I don't always have the time, and it also stresses me out more when it's like very intricate. And so usually my spreads are very simple, but they do the job, you know. They have my information that I need on them, they remind me of things, etc., etc. Not that there's anything wrong with very elaborate bullet journal spreads. I just don't have the time anymore, or I'd rather spend my time doing something else like reading or actually like drawing and painting like separately from my bullet journal. So I put 2 pages because last year I actually ran out of space in this one and I had to add like a sticky note with extra lines. So I have my best books of 2025, and then I have my ARC calendar. So I write down all of the ARCs that I've received. So these are the ones I just didn't finish last year, and then some from January. So I write down the month, I write down the name of the book, and then I write down the publishing day to try to make sure that I read it before the publishing day or like right around it. And then as I read them, I like highlight it usually in a different color, just kind of so I know, okay, this one has been done. And I do it for the next 12 months. So I did January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh no, 9 months. I did it from January to September, and then for September I put September and onward because I don't think this bullet journal will last me 9 months. Then I have, let me see, my next bookish spread. This one I'm really proud of. I did a series tracker. I posted this on my Instagram or my Bookstagram account. So I have the series tracker, and so then I put the name of the series, and then I put the little blocks for how many books are in the series. And so yeah, like I'm pretty excited. So I have a lot of these, and these are ones that I just want to read throughout the year, but like these are the ones that I've started and I have not gone back to yet. So I have Once Upon a Broken Heart. I have not started yet, but I want to. I have Heartstopper, and I put like that there's 6 boxes because I know there's gonna be one more release. I put Magnolia Parks. So I finished 3 so far, and she said, then there's one more Daisy Hates out released and one more Magnolia Parks released, and she said that 2 more Daisy Hates are going to come out. So as of now, I put those boxes. I put Crazy Rich Asians, which I've only finished the first one. Red Rising, I put 1 out of the 6. I put The Dark Verse. Oh, you know what book I'm missing? I'm missing Dune. So I should add that, but I don't think I have a pen easily accessible right this instant. Or maybe I do. I do actually. Okay, so I'm gonna fill it in right now. I'll put Duna and then I'll make the line and everything later. So I put the Dark Verse since I've read the first 2 books. I put the It Girl series. I read the first 5. I have not started Chestnut Springs. I put the Mistborn series. I have not started it, but that's a big goal for me to read next year. I had the Truly Devious. I've read the first 2. Yona of the Dawn. I've read the first 8. The Hunger Games. I've read them, but I want to do a reread, so I didn't even mark any of them because I just want to reread them. And I know there's 4 currently out. The 5th one comes out next year. I want to read Manacled, and I know people have it split up into 3, so I have it pre-set up on my Kindle already because I know they're taking it out of AO3 at some point this month. So if you've not read it, go and grab it because it is supposed to be one of the best fan fictions ever written. It is a Hermione, aka Draco Malfoy Hermione romance, and I think it's loosely based off The Handmaid's Tales, so I think it's gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be really heart-wrenching, but I am excited to read it next year. I have Powerless. Is that what it's called? The Lauren Roberts series. I'm not sure, but that is one of them. I want to read Fourth Wing. I want to read the Dirty Air series. I want to read An Ember in the Ashes. I already started the DC Stars. I got a little lazy, so I didn't actually like read the little boxes like these, but I do, and I've read the first 2 in the DC Stars series. And then I want to continue Dune, which I didn't put in there, but I have to also fix. Then I have a section for my book club. So I always put the book club books that we're reading, the rating, and then my thoughts. And then I keep doing it until, I run out of space. And I gave myself a few pages for that. And I think that's it. I don't really track that many books. That many things in my bullet journal. I do like, when I do my monthly spreads, I have like a little reading TBR section because I'll put the book here and then as I read it, I check it off. And if I add things, I could just add it to the bottom. So, because this is what I carry with me every day. And then this reading journal, I think I'm going to put next to my bedside table. So before bed, I could like update things. Like I said, because this isn't really so much, like I would update the reading tracker every day on here. But the rest of this is only when I finish a book. And I know I could just go home and write it. And the kind of cool thing about this is that I'll be able to center my thoughts a little more, and then when I post it on Instagram or when I'm ready to share it with you guys on here, like on a video, I could revert back to this because sometimes I feel like I'm so scatterbrained when I sit down either in front of a camera or getting ready to write down a review because I read so many books. I'm really bad with names, and while I'm good with plots and I'm good with like how does this book make me feel, to put it into words is very different. So yeah, that is what I have going on right now with my notebook setups for next year. So I have my reading journal and my bullet journal. So I'm pretty excited. I'm a little sad to get rid of this one, and I think honestly I could stop using it, but I do have like 2 weeks in here left because obviously the year is not done, and so I think I'll just keep using it until my weeks are done. But it's such a sad thing. Like I get really attached to using a notebook. Like I've been using this notebook like I said every single day since May, and like I jot down all my thoughts, all of my everythings. So to start fresh is very strange. So that is my journal setup. Look over here, I have like a little pen loop, and I have the highlighter I'm using this month, and I always have a pen. I usually stick to Muji pens or the Pilot G2s, and then I like the Quirky Collective pens, but those don't leave my house. I had one which I used specifically for like daily like thought journaling, and now that I have 2 more, I'll probably have one, I don't even know, maybe at my desk or something. So that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna switch our setup because I do want to do a book on haul with you. And yes, I've been chatting a lot about reading journals and stuff, but it's just so exciting. Like I love it. So let's get into it.